Hey everybody, this is Alessandro. Welcome back to my channel. In the last 6-9 months, I'm seeing this trend where basically people on LinkedIn, on Facebook, out of frustration, they usually write a post where they say, "Oh, I'm so tired. I've been sending 80, 60, 100 CV all around the world, multiple company, and I'm not receiving any feedback. I'm not receiving any answer. All of them are rejection if they even reply to me, and now I'm starting to doubt about myself. It's this is even the right field for me? Do I have a future? Should I continue to pursue this career or continue to study to for this kind of field, right? And it's happening more and more, right? And so my message is for these people. I know I talked about this before in another video, but now I want to do a video specifically about this topic. And first of all, let's start with some tough love. If you already probably send 20, 25 CV, 20, a lot of companies were looking for animators or whatever is your field, guys, and nobody replies to you, or all of them reject you, is already a good indication that probably your portfolio is not good. Simple as that. Doesn't matter how long you've been studying, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, you're still not there. All right, so keep sending more and more. The chances are there that you're not gonna be hired, you're not gonna get an interview. Okay, it's simple as that. Yeah, there might be, guys, a very some exception. Once in a while a company, maybe they're really desperate, they really needs like an artist, and maybe they don't need someone really good, so they're not even gonna pay you very well. So you don't want to get those kind of job, right? I can tell you that right off the way, guys. It's not definitely a company you want to work with, right? But it's better for you to start to accept this one as soon as possible, rather than continue to send CV, curriculum, whatever to other 80 company and just get more and more demotivated, because you're already demotivated at the very beginning. You keep having more and more rejection, people just being silent, you don't know what's going on, and first of all, you're just wasting time, because that's the only thing you're doing. You're just doing that one. You're just waiting, sitting there and waiting. You don't have the motivation now to continue to work, because your motivation is probably already down, right? So you don't feel very inspired now to keep working very hard. So guys, I can tell you that you need to stop doing that, because this strategy is not very helpful. All right. And so another things that I'm seeing that is that a lot of people, what they're doing is like they don't know what's going on, they don't know why. Yes, they probably at some point they get a hint that their portfolio is not very good, but they don't know what to do. So they upload their demo reel, their shot online on some forum or whatever, hoping that someone will give them the magic answer or something like that. And I can tell you, guys, stop doing that, because it's not gonna help in any way. All right. And you're gonna feel like, but Alessandro, come on, you share your things all the time. Mine is a different case. All right. I'm gonna tell you right now why I don't think it's a good idea if you're going there sharing stuff online and hoping that someone magically is gonna give you the solution. Is the reason is because simply I normally see these three answer happen, these three scenario, right? One of them is that you're uploading your portfolio, your shot, whatever, and everything, and it's already quite good. All right, you maybe have like 80%. 80% of your shot is mostly done. It looks really good, really nice. Just need a little bit of extra polish. And when people watch it, they're very enthusiastic, right? They see that you're doing something really good. They're like, oh my god, this is so nice, and they want to participate. They wanna help you to succeed. I guess I think this is in human nature. So they will tell you, hey, this shot is really amazing, but I think if you really want to push it a little bit more, you can polish a little bit more here, adjust the arc, exaggerate a bit more the anticipation. I think here you can overlap a little bit more. They want to participate because they see something great and they want to be part of it, right? And the other thing, the other scenario is that you upload something so bad that nobody's gonna write anything. Maybe you recognize in this scenario, you ask for help or anything, you're uploading on LinkedIn, Facebook, and everybody's silent. Maybe there is one like, two like, nobody says anything, right? And you're like, oh, why? It's because I'm not famous or whatever. No, guys, the harsh reality is because probably what you're showing is so bad, and people obviously, they don't know you, they don't want to hurt you, they don't want to hurt your feelings, they don't even know what to say. They'd rather not say anything. All right, and it happens to me all my time when I scroll the feed and I look in animation group and stuff like that, and I look stuff from other people that I want to help. Sometimes I see like an acting shot or a body mechanic shot where everything is wrong from the concept, from the idea till the execution, right? The idea is not entertaining, it's boring to watch, the timing is flat, there is nothing fun to watch, like what even you start to animate something like that, there is nothing interesting, your poses are not good, your spacing, your character constantly chop frame to frame, you can see you didn't even clean up the graph editor, you have zero knowledge about the human anatomy, because I can see from your posing that your body mechanics are completely wrong, right? Your character is unbalanced, you didn't study line of action, blah blah blah. And obviously, when all this happen, I'm not gonna write anything, because basically I should write to the person like, dude, I'm sorry to tell you this, you need to go back to study to the bouncing ball, right? And nobody wants to do that, because nobody, we kind of know the struggle that artists go on, right? So we are very susceptible about this, and we don't want to hurt anybody's feeling, because probably in our past we've been in that situation, right? And so I don't want to be mean to anybody, even if the guy probably needs some harsh love because he's probably lost. I cannot do that, because I don't even know the person, right? And I know how painful could it be a feedback like that. So instead of, rather than telling him, hey guys, hey dude, I'm sorry, instead of telling you should scrap everything that you're doing, go back at the very beginning, study the bounce symbol and study some poses, I would rather not write anything and would move on with my life, right? That's how it is, guys. And I'm saying this all the time. Anytime I go on a group on Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever, and I can see a shot that is in really bad shape, and I can see nobody is replying, okay? So this is the second scenario. The third one, where you are still in the middle between these things, right? So your shot is still not very good, okay? Yeah, maybe the idea is nice, but you can see the execution and everything is still not there. It's clear you don't understand the body mechanics. You struggle with with the easy in, easy out, anticipation, all those things. So there is really some heavy problem. And realistically, even if I pointed out those problems, you still don't have the knowledge to make it work, to make it to a good point where you're hireable. Okay, that's the reality. And so even that's the case, what is gonna happen is, like, again, or I'm not gonna comment at all, or maybe I'm gonna say, yeah, okay, nice attempt and everything, but I think here you should have done a different anticipation here. In this section here, look like you have a lot of problem in the line of action. Obviously, I'm not gonna spend an hour to give you a full details review to a random person I don't even know. And at the same time, guys, I can guarantee you those comments, even if they point out a few right things, they're not gonna help you to make your shot shine, and they're not gonna help you to make their shot to a quality that makes you hireable. Because as I mentioned, this scenario, the level of the quality is 50% there, 40-50%, right? It's not totally bad, but it's still far away to be good. And yeah, and like this, those comments are not gonna help you guys. I can guarantee you. Like, yes, of course there are, guys, don't get me wrong, there is always exception and stuff like that, but I never heard of someone telling me, Alessandro, I'll get this job. I was studying by myself animation, my shot was not even good, then I put it online, people give me some amazing comments, super details, and then I went from 50% to 100% of quality, and it was amazing, right? It doesn't happen like this, unfortunately, mostly because those comments are there to highlight certain problem, but it's you need to have the skill to make things look better, right? Something is like that, sometimes you don't notice, your eyes don't see the problem, but at least once you see them, you know how to fix them. But most of the time it's because people don't have the skill to fix those problems, even if you point it out, because they're still not good enough, all right? And we can also circle back to the problem that I still find it, and I talk about very often, because people come with me when they go to school, they graduate from the school, and they have a really bad demo reel, and I'm still upset about this, because I can see that company, they are not harsh enough to tell the student the reality. They let them graduate with, obviously, their skill is not that good. They let them doing acting shot with their body mechanics, they still have a lot of problem, and that's why a lot of students come with exactly this issue. So we can still discuss about this, okay? But unfortunately, I don't think the school industry is gonna change anytime soon. I'm trying to do my part, in my little scenario. But again, for you guys, as an individual, you wanna think about this, and then you might say, okay, Alessandro, but what should I do? Okay, you told me that if my skills are not good enough, like random people helping me, this is not gonna help me, right? If they give me feedback, if I just keep sending my curriculum skill is not good, what should I do? Then I'll tell you what I did, and I mentioned already a few times. Today I want to really make a video specific about this. Ask for consulting, okay? Don't just go and ask random people like this and hopefully they will give you the magic solution, because this is not gonna happen, all right? Take someone, search for someone in your own field, could be like a senior animator, visual effects artist, model, whatever is your field, right? Look for someone who has at least 10 years of experience, has been working in some great company, you've been following his work for a while, so you know it's a person you can trust when it comes to the craft skill level, okay? Approach this person and don't just say, hey, please sir, can you take a look at my demo reel, tell me what's going on. Nobody's gonna listen to you. Just approach this person and says, hey, can you give me a private consult? I want to have an hour of your time. Can you tell me how much is it, to pay for an hour of your time to review my demo reel? I'm struggling to get a job, I need some mentorship. And this person, if you choose the right person, first of all, I can guarantee you, if you tell him, he's gonna be a lot more harsh than a school and everything, because he won't care what kind of school have you been, or stuff like that. It's gonna be very brutal when it comes about the feedback and what kind of help do you need, right? It will tell you exactly what is your flaw. They will tell you what you should do. At least for me, when I do those kind of things, I'm very brutal. I don't care if I need to tell someone, you know what, you have to scrap whatever you think you're done. You need to restart all over from the beginning with a proper mindset, with a proper workflow, even if I have to tell them that they need to go back to the bouncing ball. I don't know if they were already doing acting in class 6 or 7 or 8. I don't care. I'm very brutal about this, because I think that's the only way to give them the harsh reality to really help them. It's up to them, you know, at the end, if they want to accept it and still want to put the effort, or they want to give up. All right, at least for me, when you come with me to, you know, to pay me for a service, or I'm pretty sure other people are like this, they feel compelled to give you what they really think is what you should do, right? And once they pointed out the problem, the issue, then you can discuss with him or her what is your next step, okay? Maybe there is a better school that you didn't know about it, they can guide you. Maybe there is a private mentor that really can help you with a 6 months program, can really help you to shine, maybe start to do something little by little, at least build your foundation, so then you can continue by yourself, study by yourself, right? There is a discussion that you can have that can really help you to push your skill, all right? And this one, doing something like this, is a lot better than stay there, continue for another 6 months, send curriculum to people, putting your shot to online to other people that, as I mentioned, they don't know you, they won't help you that much, and you are there in the limbo, you don't know what's going on, you try to push yourself, you're being demotivated, because again, I can guarantee you, I've seen people wasting like 6 months, an hour of the time to be in this limbo. And then sometimes when I told people to get consulting, oh, but it's expensive, I don't have the money. Well, you just wasted 1 year of your time being in the limbo and not knowing what to do, and keep applying and keep being demotivated, right? So that's when it's not apparently like great solution. It's much better if you pay, even if it's very expensive, to someone to tell you immediately what's wrong and what you need to do next, rather than just waiting. Oh, but I don't have the money. Get a job, okay? Oh, but I can get a job with my demo. Get a job in something else, serving like a waitress, like a McDonald's, whatever, something that gets you some money in that you can save, and then eventually can help you to study later, okay? I have students like this. I have students who fail study animation. They lose their funding. They wanted to study with me, they didn't have the money, they get a part-time job, they get a full-time job, and now they work 8 hours, and then 2 hours, 3 hours a day they study animation with me. Okay, so there is no excuses. And those jobs, yes, I can tell they're not maybe the best job in the world, but at least give them some money that they continue to study for them passion, they continue to let them grow, right? So this is again another solution. I don't see people doing it. Oh, I'm an animator, I'm an artist, that's the only job I want to do. It's in this industry. Forget about this. You're not that in that position to be choosy. I'm sorry to tell you this, and I've done something like this before in the past, so no shame on that. I think like it's any job is okay as long as give you some money in to continue to study. Okay, guys, sorry for the reality check here, but I think it's important to really share those things with everyone else out there. I'm really trying my best, because I don't want to see people keep writing posts online and says, oh, I'm really desperate, I'm really demotivated, I don't know if I should give up, I sent 100 curriculum, nobody's replying to me. I know it's been very painful, I've been there, and I wish I had someone like me now telling me those things before, because I would have saved 3 years of my life, because I was been in that limbo long time before you guys, because back then there was no social media, there was no YouTube, there was no LinkedIn, no Facebook. So it was a lot more tough if you are stuck in that position, right? Today you have the access to all the information, you can act quickly if you know what to do. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy for the day and see you next time. Ciao.